Of the tape. First up we have the Artist, and they'll be facing the Artist. And here we go. This fight will be in the welterweight division.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
Up first is the Artist from the United States of America. Against them, the Artist from the United States of America.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
And now for the official introductions, we turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America, wearing the cyan trunks with red trim, the Artist. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America, wearing the light orange trunks with red trim, the Artist.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Nice punch. That jab won't score. Nice hook. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
Did you see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
There's a counter shot. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. The corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in? And the Artist has been dropped. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four. Come to me.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong.
Final, hold that thought! And down goes the Artist. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five, six. Are you okay?
This is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. Corner might be thinking about stopping it here.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Good man, good man. Just
Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry.
relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for...
In fact, you're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and go out there and put it back on him this round. He was coasting this fight and now...
Out. Go up there and finish him. Good workout.
Confident now. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out. The first...
Can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. I need you.
Already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Go back out there and win the round.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots.
There's the bell for round 2. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'd be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? No rest for the weary. This fighter's complete. Hold it right there. The defense failed them. And now they're right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. The referee really thinking about stopping it. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They both want the knockout. He threw a punch and just got countered. The stamina is off the charts. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Good round. I like that. I'm happy. You were thinking.
Win the round on your jab and breathe while you're stepping around.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together.
It's up a little bit so we can't figure you out. Great work. Good man.
Win the round on your jab and breathe while you're stepping around.
The gap's up there. Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't.
You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Get focused.
Go up there and finish him. Good work out there. The jab's working nice. Those 1-2s.
On to the third. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Misses with the straight left. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. And the artist will be forced down. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four. Come to me.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
They need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their jobs. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Go, Johnny! And the artist has been dropped. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you continue?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
That is a show of...
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Both men knocked down in that round. Incredible stuff.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What does that tell you?
You're going to be confident now. You've got to take that confidence away.
Great round, now relax. Stay focused. Don't...
Gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him when he...
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing.
Right, dear. Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind the jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back and then we go again.
Change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
In this round, you had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
On the middle, you can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him
Get focused and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there.
hold up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set
Time
him up.
winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Tough fight. And he's going to be confident.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out. Go up there.
Back at it in round 4. We had not one, but 2 knockdowns in the previous round as both of these fighters went to the canvas.
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
I gotta stop you here, Johnny. And down goes the artist. You can see here on the replay a perfect body shot, and he dropped like a loose suit.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Give me your breath.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
What the heck? Hold it right there. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation. And the artist will be forced down. And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory. That is... Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.